Well, thank you for tuning in to the YouTube channel for 94.7 Blair Radio and BlairRadio.com. We're at the Washington County Fair, and we want to say thank you to everybody who helps sponsor and provide these videos, Memorial Community Hospital Health System and East MowTown. And with me, we have a 4-H'er from Washington County. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Brooke Hildenkamp, and I am 14.
You're 14, and so how long have you been doing 4-H?
For as long as I can, I've been doing Clover Kids, and I've been showing beef cattle and dairy cattle.
And not only do you show beef cattle and dairy cattle, but we're in kind of a section that not a lot of people are able to see this year just because of COVID-19. What is it that we're doing here?
We're looking at static exhibits. So these are exhibits that are not animals, but they are in separate, different categories. So there's like agronomy and flowers, and you can do paintings and baking and vegetables, basically anything you could think of.
Okay, and now every 4-H'er is a part of a group within Washington County, right?
Yes, or you can choose to do independent.
Okay, and are you part of a group or independent?
Yes, I'm in Golden Gate Cover Clovers.
Okay, and so, where do they meet?
We just meet on the fairgrounds every month or so, but COVID has definitely changed that.
All right, so you're in the Arlington area then?
Yes.
Okay, so what are some of the events throughout the many years you've been doing this? What are some of the things that you've done in static?
I do agronomy, floriculture, vet science. I've done a few paintings.
Okay, and what have you done this year?
I did a lot of crops, vegetables, a vet science project, and that's it.
Okay, and can we see what you have done?
Yes, so these are some oats off of our farm. We have a dairy farm, and we raise crops to do that. And then some alfalfa right here. And then some soybeans, some corn, and some flowers. And you can get in here. A vet science project. So you can do a presentation or you can do like a research paper kind of thing.
Okay, and what is your paper on?
Mine is over anthrax in cattle.
Okay, so a pretty heavy topic for learning at 14 years old, but if you're on the farm, and a dairy farm especially, it's something you have to keep an eye on, right?
Yes, and I also want to be a vet, so
Okay, so then that helps you for your future.
yes.
So what would be an encouraging thing for you to say to other kids may have never been a part of 4-H?
4-H helps you learn a lot of things. It helps you learn hard work and you make new friends. But you can also learn some new skills and new things that you never knew.
All right. Well, thank you so very much. And what happens with everything that you put together after the fair?
You can take it home, or things that have qualified for the state fair, they'll go on to the state fair to be judged.
All right. And do you have anything qualified for state fair yet?
This is my oats, soybeans, alfalfa, some of my flowers, some of my vegetables.
Okay, so you've done very well so far this year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, and we look forward to many more years since you're only 14. How many more years do you have?
4.
4 more years of 4-H. And so if you have any questions, just certainly give an answer. You can answer all those questions if anybody wants to know, right?
I'll try my best.
All right. Thank you very much.
And thank you for your time.
All right, so 4-H Youth Development is a program that is for 5 to 18 years old of youth, and they are actively involved by learning about project skills, and eventually those project skills roll into life skills that they can utilize the rest of their life. We have over 150 different projects that they can take. A lot of people think of 4-H as cows and just cooking, but there's a lot beyond that. We have several STEM areas. We have home environment. We have leadership. We have citizenship. So we have a lot of those. And what people should do if they're interested in learning more about 4-H is contact their local Nebraska Extension office within the county that they live in or nearby, and talk to them about how to get enrolled in those county level.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that the extension is actually a part of university, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Actually, 4-H is funded through federal, state, and local funding, and we are based out of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln because it's a land-grant college. So that's our state level of support, and USDA NIFA is our federal support, and then county does support us on a county level. So we're funded through 3 of those tiers and to support our local program.
And with that, it gives you a tremendous connection, relationship with the university, especially for those kids growing up through the 4-H program.
Yes, part of what 4-H is about is teaching kids a lot of things that is research-based, non-biased information. So all of the education that comes through the university, which is non-biased and research-based. So that's what we have to support us is that education for that.
I am Jackie Zaborg, and I am an extension assistant in Washington County. We are here at the Washington County Fair today, and we are in the static exhibit building. So I'm going to walk you through what we have here. Static exhibits come into the fair for 4-Hers, and they are then judged. There's a whole day of judging. So now what a static exhibit is there's a variety of curriculum areas provided in 4-H, and the youth can choose the different areas that they are interested in. So the areas that they choose, they then exhibit projects in. And those projects come from our manual. And the different projects that they can come up with are things like their flowers, or they can go and build a whole day bed, which we have over here as well. So there's a variety of different projects that they can come up with and make.
Okay, and then when they come up with these projects and then they bring them here and they get judged, then what?
They then will receive a ribbon. So they can receive a purple ribbon, a blue ribbon, or a red ribbon. And they also sometimes receive a top exhibitor award as well too. But some of these projects actually get selected to go on to state fair. And the same process happens when they go to state fair. They are then judged by a group of judges there, and that is through the whole state of Nebraska that they are competing against other exhibitors with.
So what are some of the challenges that you are dealing with that's unique to this year?
Sure. With COVID-19 this year, their state fair is going to look a little bit different. So projects are going to be exhibited at state fair. They will be in a county booth versus a curriculum area booth. Not all exhibits will be judged. They will be on display there, and then they will receive a special ribbon at state fair.
Okay, and so far through the Washington County Fair, for example, today, if somebody wants to come to the fair, they can walk through and look at it.
Yes, they can walk through and look at all of the different projects that are on display, and they are on display by club. And this building that we are in is open until 6 p.m. today.
But that is not the way for the state this year.
No, state is, I believe people on the grounds for 4-Hers can go through and look at their projects, but I don't know that it's open for public.
Okay. And so what do you think if you were to say the best thing that 4-Hers would learn from this process, not only through COVID-19, but also just in general with the static events, what is it that they're learning?
Sure, I think that 4-Hers learn important life skills when they go through and do the static exhibits. They learn how to cook. A lot of them learn how to sew. There's different areas where they can learn construction abilities. So they're just learning the basic life skills.
Okay. So again, and 6 o'clock tonight is the time when the building will be closed.
Yes.
So between now and then, you can still go and to the Washington County Fair and look through the hard work that these kids have put together.
Yes, definitely. We're still here till 6 p.m. today.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yeah.